a little bit to get a different look?
Well, again, like we said, Chris wasn't playing it bad. It wasn't like he was just really messing it up.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a situation he had missed one or two throws. He'd missed a curl route, and then he'd missed a short throw into the boundary. There was a couple of drops. And so, that plays on the quarterback's mind, too.
I guess what I meant was even before the game, just knowing how good Tyler had been
in
practice.
I mean, that was always in our mind. That's always in our mind. We chart everything every week. We've got it on film. We do it for our players. We do it for our players' parents. We do it for everybody. I mean, you come up and look at it if you want to. That's exactly what we do. We show it to them and say, here's exactly what you're doing, what you need to improve on. Here's your mental mistakes. Here's your reads. Tyler had an exceptional week last week, so we felt comfortable putting him in the game. Anytime you feel comfortable with a kid, you give him a shot, and obviously his shot paid off for him. It's just like Chris a couple years ago. When he came in, he had an opportunity, he had prepared, and he was prepared to play and did a nice job.
What does Tyler do well right now?
I'm sorry?
What does Tyler do really well right now that you like when he gets in?
It's just executing the game plan. That's the big part of it. When you go through and you look at it and you put down everything on paper, here's what you did right, here's what you did wrong, and if the rights overweigh the wrong, that's probably a pretty good sign now. And that's the issue with Tyler. He grasped, he understood what we were trying to get done, and high completion averages throughout the week was good.
Is he a guy that could eventually, it seems like he could get on some streaks throwing the ball where he could be, you've got some kind of streak throwers like that who, if they get hot, can really lead you down the field. Do you think he has that tendency?
Again, it's all based on preparation. For you to say it's a streak or me to say it's a streak, I hope it's prepared. He's prepared well for him to understand exactly what the coverages are, what the reads are. And, when that happens, the game slows down for a quarterback. So he sees things that he hadn't seen before. He says, wow, that's pretty easy.
How much do you think Tyler opened up the run game with the passes he was completing in that second half?
Well, I think he did. I think that obviously helped us a bunch here in that area. First half wasn't great. Second half we played a lot better. I think we doubled our output offensively in the second half. So obviously it's a lot better half for us.
Dan says that it's always a wide open competition to start. Does Tyler, how long has he had that mentality that he's good enough to be the starter?
Well, again, you got to look back throughout the deal. He was a little banged up there early. Came off the LSU game and he got a knee brace on the next week. So it's pretty hard. Our main concern is the health of our kids. We don't want to put them in a bad situation when they're not ready to play. And, we monitor that every week. You don't want to put a guy out there on one leg. You don't want to put a guy out there that's beat up or bruised up or something's wrong with him. And so, we monitor. We don't always tell y'all because the first thing we tell y'all goes in the newspaper, and then people can prepare for us. And so we monitor that each week. We make sure that they're healthy, make sure they're ready to go. And, it also shows up on those sheets that we turn into them each day of what they've done.
Looking at Chris and Tyler, they both do a lot of things very well, but they're different as quarterbacks, and this might go into that category of things you don't want to tell us. But how much does play calling change, or what you do, depending on who's in the game, change?
That's the beauty of the spread. I can sit here and talk to you, and, people can give you different definitions of the spread offense. Obviously, if they say, what's the spread? You go to Texas Tech, it's throwing it every down. You go to, maybe somewhere else and it's running, like West Virginia has a tendency used to be to run the ball a bunch. That gives you the flexibility of the spread offense. You can throw it and you can run it. Well, again, when you have the ability to do both, it allows you to, play whichever quarterback you need to play.
Did you kind of catch your breath when Tyler took off